Hello everyone, Manithral here, and welcome to another Dimension of the Damned video. We have some good news, but also some bad news. The good news being is that the zombies are now a little bit harder. The bad news is the zombies are a bit harder. So, it's one of those kind of things. The zombies are now stronger. The zombieism is now more effective. Zombies can now spawn easier and faster, which meaning certain areas are going to be a lot more cleared up than they used to be. Which also means now it's actually very ideal to have maybe a small team of people rather than a huge heaping pile of people. Because with a huge heap and pile, you're going to have a lot more drawn to you. And the big boss one, I mean, it is gigantic. It's not this guy. There's one even bigger than this guy. They will spawn occasionally, and they are just absolutely ginormous. And they can deal massive amounts of damage just by spawning. And then to top it off, they can give you the zombieism. Well, they actually dish it out to everybody around them when they go to die, so you don't want to be near them anymore. Zombies are a lot harder than they used to be, so that is a heads up, and it's a good thing to know for people. Now, thankfully for this big hulking zombie, I'm kind of in a safe spot. And why this guy decided to attack it head on, he might not know that the zombies are now harder, and there's a lot more going on with them. But yeah, so the good news is things are now harder. The bad news is things are now harder because now getting a high streak is going to be really, really hard to do. So it's hard to say, you know, how well people are going to fare anymore. But so far from what I've seen, this is a lot more interesting than what it used to be. Which means it's harder, which means it's better in my eyes. Because you guys seen in the other video, I was laying waste to these zombies, easy, with even, you know, modest gear. So now, things are a lot different. So, I don't even know what to tell you guys other than, you know, just do your best. You know, actually utilize all the things available to you. Things are not going to be as easy as they once were. And I was lucky. I was able to get a couple rune ore and get myself a rune pickaxe, which might not seem like anything to some people, but to me it is huge because okay. That's not exactly where I wanted to put it, but okay. Alright. Well, at least it makes me a little bit harder to get to from the big zombies, while the little zombies, they could probably get me, but... I got a sapphire! I didn't even know gems were available, which... That's an interesting development in my eyes. Whereas, now it raises questions about other things. And I'm really hoping, and if you guys know, please let me know if you can actually get Sinew. Because if you can get Sinew, that is going to be a game changer for me. Sinew is going to be a big deal. You know, if you can actually get it. But yeah, this is going to be interesting for now on. But I do strongly suggest checking it out. I mean, the worst that happens is you'll play the mode, it won't be for you, and you can just go back to your regular escaping schedule, you know? It's one of those kind of things. Now that it's harder, I think it's a good idea to check it out. The only thing I do wish is that you had access to some spells, like enchantment spells. I think that would be really nice. So that is probably like my only criticism about it. Because, well, that means, you know, you could actually get some rings going. And if you could actually get some rings going, ooh, like the Ring of Recoil. Yeah, back off, dude. I got a rune pick. You probably got bronze. Not many people have rune picks. But yeah. So rune gear is actually hard to come by. You can get different types of gear like rune. Even adamant. Through just, you know, playing and killing different zombies. But now you just got to keep in mind the big zombies are a lot more dangerous. So ranges become a lot more popular. Your bottle corks are going to become a lot more important because now you actually want to deposit them more. So these are all things to try to keep in mind now, because these updates have drastically changed everything. But that'll actually do it for today's video. Oh, before I forget, currently, when I logged out of this last night, I was ranked at the 1200. Now, I'm not too worried about my ranking right now, and there's a specific reason for it because it's my point of strategy. But that actually reminds me too. Hardened zombies, melee only. If it is a resistant zombie, range only. Those are the key things to actually remember, because it'll actually really change things up. And yeah, this kind of stuff can be a pain. But yeah, I do wonder if there is going to be a way to actually do something with this stuff. See, now the Holy Guard is actually going to be extremely useful, and I was letting some of those go. Let me see if it's still 10. Yep, it's still 10 bottle caps per arrow. So do keep that in mind also. And actually, while I'm here, since defense has become a lot more important than it used to be. Why can't I bank now all of a sudden? There we go. I'm actually going to withdraw this. And we're actually going to be putting some of my stuff into the bank that I really don't need. Can't put it in. I don't have quite enough bottle corks for that. But you know what? I'm okay with that. Yeah, now defense has become a lot more important. The modified shrimp have become a lot more important. Mining has become a lot harder to do. So a lot of things are going to be a lot more interesting. But that'll do it for today's video. So thank you guys. Oh, I never actually said where my current ranking is. I got distracted. My current ranking is right around 1500. So, like I said, I have a strategy. I have a plan in mind. But we'll see where it goes from there. But that'll do it for today's video. So thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, later guys.